Hi everybody, Andy Bauer, Portland Clean Energy. Solar plus storage. Batteries. Clearly, for homes and businesses, they're a great hedge against power outages. But let's look beyond that, because solar plus storage not only makes the entire grid more stable, but also for Connecticut and New England ratepayers can save us some serious cash. If you were going to design a plan to improve the New England power grid, you would include solar plus storage. To not do this would be like leaving UConn star Paige Beckers on the bench during the NCAA basketball tournament. Not a good idea. So let me explain how it works for this home, but then big picture, during peak demand, when the grid is highly stressed, highly expensive, and needs help, how systems like these show up big time. Okay, so we got solar, we heat and cool with geothermal. It's an all-electric house. We have a level 2 EV charger, which we do not use during peak demand. And Earthlight Technologies installed the 3 10-kilowatt Franklin batteries. The homeowner controls every aspect of the system through an app on your phone. How much energy you want to save, how much energy you want to give to the grid, for which you get compensated. Here's a tour. The app has a graphic of the house. There's the array on top. The utility pole shows the connection to the grid. My batteries are represented here. Then there's the A gate, which controls the whole system. The app shows in real time how much electricity you're using and how much your solar array is producing. You'll see if the batteries are discharging to your house or to the grid, and you'll also be able to tell if you're importing from the grid or exporting to it. And here's where you find out how charged up your batteries are. I love it when the sun shines, but I'm going to show you the system performance when it's overcast because, clouds happen. Okay, this is from Thursday, July 10th, after a Wednesday of high heat and humidity. It was a grid event, peak demand. We dispatched power to the grid to help it out, which is why our batteries are a little bit low at 19%. The homeowner can control how low this percentage goes. And important to note that if a storm is coming, the utilities will absolutely not take from your batteries. Rather, they will allow time for the batteries to top up. So even on a day that's not great for solar, the array is still able to power my entire house, which is electricity not being taken from the grid, and it's able to recharge my batteries. These time-lapse screenshots will show the state of charge steadily increasing. All this works for me, but this next part is about how it'll work for you. Keep your eye on the state of charge and see how rapidly it increases. Since we know peak demand is only a few hours away, we've arranged with the utilities to juice up our batteries so they'll be ready to dispatch the energy. It's like we're getting ready to show up for duty. Keep your eye on the export number in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to see that 1.9 jump by a factor of 10. That is a dispatch event. That's 21 kilowatts of electricity being put out onto the grid. The house is using half a kilowatt. If my neighbors are using 4 times what I'm using, this one solar and battery system is relieving the grid of the burden of powering 10 homes. Maybe it's just me, but I think that's incredible. The utilities send a notification of a dispatch event, usually a day in advance. Remember, they automatically will not draw in the face of an oncoming storm. I could opt out of dispatch events, but I haven't yet because I know how much they help. Imagine 100,000 homes and businesses with energy storage. That would be huge for addressing peak demand. Anybody with an ISO New England app can verify that peak demand is one of the most significant, if not the most significant drivers for the high cost of energy in New England. Solar plus storage is great for dealing with climate change. It's awesome for dealing with late day pollution levels, air quality, and it's amazing for increasing our share of domestic energy supply. The list goes on. Topics for other videos. Unfortunately, Congress took a huge step backwards and is eliminating the 30% tax credit for solar for batteries by December 31st of this year. I have been hearing that if you have a contract and you pay in full by the end of the year, then you can still take the tax credit even if your system is installed in 2026. Disclaimer time. Please verify that with a tax professional. If you are looking to get started with solar, with batteries, may I suggest the Connecticut Green Bank website, Energy Sage. Do a Google search for solar vendors in Connecticut. The utilities have good info on their websites about energy storage. Hurry. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care.